Misappropriated. Why do people say that you're the most honest woman in the world?
Because people hate the fucking answers I give to questions about how women can get everything they want from men. That's why. All right? Because of sex. Sex makes men see everything as a riddle and endure disgusting behaviour. Remove cock psychology and everything will become clear. The cock is the quintessential tool of misdirection. Look, pal, women know how to punish men that want sex and punish men when we don't give them sex.
So that's why you're the most honest woman in the world?
Oh, you're getting it now? Piss her off, she'll be teabagging some other cock to get at you. But for an added bonus, she'll be giving you crazy sex, so the influence of your brain doesn't overpower the yearning of your penis. So if your wife starts telling you how much she loves the book Eat, Pray, Love, watch out.
Why is that?
Because women all over the world are using the stories of that book to divorce perfectly great husbands. The author of that book is a homewrecker on an epic scale. And don't think every single mum is some hard luck story.
Why not?
Because many single mums are just cashing in on the sympathy for just fucking around and being stupid about it. That's why. The point I wanted to make is the ease on which a woman can get naked for any man, and I mean any man, and not have any emotional attachment to it. It's a grand illusion to think otherwise. All a woman needs to do to sneak back into the arms of a man who's rejected her is to ask the man his advice on something. Anything. Do you think a woman would get married if the laws of divorce were stacked against them like they are with men? When a woman stops having sex with her man, it doesn't mean that she doesn't want it. She doesn't want it with him. It's going to ruin you. She will let you know exactly when it will come and how it will come. I can tell you everything you need to know about a woman by only looking at her attitude towards sex towards her husband and her behaviour towards money.
So, we thought it would be interesting to assemble a group of real men and women, ask them a set of provoking questions, and watch what happens.
Gentlemen, why do men tolerate disgusting behavior from women? Because of sex. What does it feel like, men, when your cock is being sucked, stroked, fucked?
Priorities completely shift when you're having your cock sucked.
If your woman knows the exact sex act that makes you feel the most connected, how could she use it against you?
If men really knew that women wanted it as much, like then it would completely change the implicit ways that we pay for sex and all the things that we do to get sex.
So pretty much you are saying that women are all whores.
You're gonna take me to dinner because you wanna get fucked.
Not necessarily. Care, and then people mistake me for being gay. Being nice to somebody and like being like, hey, how was your day?
Hey, hi, you want to do it?
Oh yeah, right?
I get what you're saying. I totally
Right now?
You know, so I don't. Right now?
The fundamental thing that I'm trying to get at here is why is it that you're always expecting us to put more into it to get sex when you want it as much as we do?
Do you know what she's saying? She's saying women want to be raped. The only reason why is because it feels like we're being ravished.
Yes.
So you admit that men
that.
don't have
You
a set
said
of balls
that.
anymore.
For me today, and you better believe in like 2 days.
And it's like,
I'm
you
gonna
don't give
fuck
me
your
sex,
brains out, and
I
you're
will
gonna
find
love
it somewhere
and you're gonna be like, oh my god, what
Put it
just
in the
happened to
box.
me?
Or
Did you say 2 days from now?
So are we saying that in today's society,
Yeah,
it's becoming less and less okay to be a man?
we want men to stand up and say what they want.
Yeah.
To stand up and say, do you know what? I don't like it when you do that. I don't like that anymore. Can you not do that? Can you not be a bitch about this? And then, in the same breath, slam me against the wall and ravage.
Still
But
wants
there's something
different
she's
cock.
not getting if she's doing that.
I disagree.
happen to think.
No,
But
that's
if-
bullshit.
no,
it's
it's
bullshit
not.
to say that the only time a woman cheats is because she doesn't have a need met. That's an excuse.
Man, so of course I'm gonna want to fuck a bunch of bitches. Like I'm just a man. Like I have a dick. Like no, down.
I
He's
don't
not gonna
suck
turn
a
it
guy's
down,
dick if
right?
he's pissed at me.
How many people do you know that stay in marriages or relationships for years and years and years?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you wake up one day and you look back and go, holy shit, I have put up with a gang load of bullshit.
But what about you'd rather be alone, but you'd still go home with one of those guys and fuck them? Yeah, you hesitate. That's a definitely.
Connection also equals complication.
You're okay.
What the fuck? You guys are the ones always talking about, oh, connection this, connection that, relationship, and blah, blah, blah. And then it finally gets right down to it where I just call it like it is, and all the women say, oh, yeah, you're right. We don't want connection either.
So, men, with that being said, how hard is it for you to be an active listener, to actually be engaged?
It's really hard when you're not interesting. Okay, well, two things.
For a guy, for a woman that can come and say, look, honey, I'm sorry, I acted poorly. There's not one thing more that will diffuse a man than a woman that is genuine that says, you're right.
Real women in the room, do you really want men to know what your insecurities are? Will you really talk about your insecurities?
I don't. Pay attention to me, fight for me, chase after me.
The population are living in manipulative, destructive relationships.
If somebody in your relationship
it's
says,
a huge problem.
I'm gonna kill myself, you're not gonna. I mean, your first instinct's not gonna be like, ah ha ha, don't. I mean, you're gonna, as a man, you're gonna go try and console it and fix it.
One person is sucking off another.
Which brings me to the next point that I would like to make, which is whores.
You've never used your looks to your benefit.
No.
Never, not once.
No, I don't have to.
I really haven't either.
And I was a late bloomer too.
So I
actually developed talents that weren't. If you knew how many men I've been with,
Knows how to say no.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll say no, and just the fact that he says no, he's a dick to you. That doesn't mean he's a dick. He just is saying no.
Well, of course.
He's his own man.
Of course.
It's come on. It's kind of amusing when women say, "Yes, I want a man to tell me no." No, you want a man to tell you no only in the ways that you want him to tell you no. He's going to tell you with yourself.
Darling, just because you're not secure in yourself doesn't mean that we're not, okay?
Well,
so
that's
when
the
I'm
pot calling
secure in
the kettle
myself,
black.
Yeah.
No, it's
because
comforting.
you're so upset about what he just said. It just brightly points out your insecurities yourself.
If all women were like you, all men would probably be married. As a man,
he's a pussy, and I'm not gonna fuck a pussy.
Yeah, I want a dick.
Out of taking care of another equal adult.
Able-bodied human being.
It makes you feel good.
And don't tell me sex, and don't tell me you make me fucking sandwiches.
Does it make you feel good to know that you're making her
need to have
happy?
this.
That's bullshit.
In a real
that I'm making her. That's what I get out of it is that I'm making her
That's
happy.
not enough for you?
Well, no, this is the inequality.
See, that's
No,
very one-sided. It's very
hold
one-sided.
on.
I'm so laughing
This is
right
the
now.
this is the inequality.
This is the
that,
side I
that
didn't
I
really
should
know
it
was
should be
here on
self-sufficient that I simply make you happy. That's payment in and of itself. Are you fucking kidding me?
DiagnoseMyWife.com. What the f*** is her problem?